still slut. You dig what I'm saying? Before I get into this video, I just want to shout out 4K gang, shout out to y'all, shout out to 4K subscribers. I really appreciate it. I love y'all so much. Thank you for subscribing. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell. Today I'm going to be doing 10 things a woman want, need, and dislike in a relationship. I decided to do this video because a lot of women in this generation, they expect stuff from a certain person and they don't meet the qualifications at all. So this is the video of 10 things that a woman want and need and dislike in a relationship. Before I get into this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the gang for more videos. Join the gang, we lit. SD gang, we lit. But without further ado, let me get into this video. So, the first one, girls will want a fellow homebody. And what I mean by a fellow homebody, I mean someone they can stay home with. So like, say if you go on a first date with the person, right? And you have to ask yourself this question. If this type of person I see myself laying down on the couch with, eating popcorn with, watching movies, eating candy with on the couch, or there's someone I just think it's just a first one night stand type thing, you know, you have to ask your question. You have to ask yourself that question because that question is very important, because you don't know a person until you meet the person. The second one, girls hate someone that says they need a lot of space. Like, what's the point of dating someone if you need space from them? Like, how you supposed to build, how you supposed to grow in a relationship if you want your space? I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong for a person to be like, oh, they don't want to be bothered this time. I mean, I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of space, like every single day, like, you don't want to be bothered with the person. Like, no, that's just a waste of your time. I advise you to get up out of it ASAP. ASAP, sis. Period. 3. Girls need a boyfriend that is skilled at something. I don't matter what it is. They could be skilled at cooking, cleaning, sweeping, mopping, whatever. They just have to be skilled at something. Like, you don't want nobody that's boring and that don't have nothing going for themselves, who like that's not skilled at all.
You mean in the video?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A lot of females get mad about that because to them it shows that you're not interested in them. 4. Girls want someone who is slight romantic. And what I mean like slight romantic, like they want somebody to take them on the dates once in a blue. Bring them flowers, buy them flowers. Certain girls, like me personally, I don't care about materialistic things. That's not me, because if I want something I can normally get it by myself. I don't have to dwell on no boyfriend or no man to give me anything. That's just me. So I don't look at materialistic things. So like buying them flowers, taking them on dates, that's romantic. That shows a woman that you appreciate them. Like, it shows them that you really see a future with them. So like, if you someone that's just focused on materialistic things, I'm telling you right now, honey boo boo, your relationship will not work. Because if you just dwell on a man to buy stuff like that, that shows yourself that you're not able to get it yourself. So woman is supposed to be strong. If you're not strong, then like you just a weak-minded person. And I don't advise girls and to be weak-minded. You're supposed to always be strong, 10 toes down. Whatever you want, you're supposed to get it yourself. Don't matter what it is. 5. Girls want someone who is enthusiastic and optimistic. This is super important. If you date someone who's just in a bad mood all the time, you're going to get in a bad mood. You're going to be angry. You don't want nobody who think negative about themselves or think negative about anything. So if you have somebody that just think negative, like, oh, the world gonna blow up, oh, this person, that person gonna do this, that, and third. If you got somebody that's just weak-minded and think negative about anything, you're gonna look at yourself like, why am I with this person? You shouldn't be with nobody that think negative about themselves or anything, because it's gonna make you feel negative about yourself. So dating somebody that's like negative, that's be negative all the time, gonna put you in like in a bad mood. So I advise you ladies to not like date nobody that's always negative about something. It don't matter what it is. You can drop a piece of paper on the floor. they get mad about that. You don't need nobody like that because it's a piece of paper. What people gonna do to you? Nothing. Why are you getting mad about a piece of paper? Like, you need somebody that's optimistic and enthusiastic, period. 6. Girls hate someone who hates the idea of marriage. What's the point of dating somebody, taking the time out of your day to get to know a person, and you don't see no future with them? You don't see you marrying them. You don't see you building with them. Let's see, how can I put this? If you're the type of person that just dates somebody for like 5-6 years, knowing you don't have no intentions of marrying them, knowing that you don't have no intention of building with them, what's the point of wasting their time? The girl gonna be thinking butterflies and rainbows and all this other stuff, and you're thinking about nothing. You don't see nothing with them. Like, girls be planning their future with the person that they really love. They gonna walk in the aisle with you, thinking they gonna marry you, and you in the head like, I don't even see a future with them. If you don't see yourself marrying a person, don't even waste your time. 7. Girls need a guy who think about the future. They like a person that think about the future. If you got a boyfriend that brags about moving in with you, if you got a boyfriend that brags about building, having babies, marrying you and all that stuff, that's the person that's the person that's gonna be good for you. So put it like this. A girl think about the future all the time. Girls always think about futures. But for a man to think about the future before the girl even say anything about it, that shows the girl that they really interested in you. Like, the boy is really interested in you. So for a boy to think about the future and plan the future and goals with you, that says a lot about a person. So girls really need that, a person that really thinks about the future with you. 8. Girls want someone who loves to cuddle. Loves to cuddle. Every girl watching me know they love to cuddle. And no girl on this earth don't like to cuddle. Every girl loves to cuddle. Because you feel safe in your boyfriend's arms, or your husband, or fiance, whatever. You feel safe in your partner's arms, regardless of when you cuddle. Cuddling is like a big part of the relationship. Like, sometimes boys like cuddling more than girls, which is fine. Some boys are more clingy than girls, and that's okay, because a lot of girls is more clingy than boys, which is bound to happen because girls have sensitive spots for boys that they really love or boys that they really like. So for them to get, like, you know, comfortable with them, cuddling is like a huge thing for them. So when a boy loves to cuddle before a girl, that shows the girl that they really got the one. Like, the girl really has the perfect person. Nobody's in this earth is perfect, but you finally meet your match that you're looking for. You've been stressing, trying to find a perfect one. You have boyfriends that don't like to cuddle. You have boyfriends that don't like to show you off. You have boyfriends that just don't like to do nothing at all. So for a boy to show you that they really interested in you, they love to cuddle, that makes the girl really want you more. 9. Girls need a family-oriented guy. This is truly important. Because if you have a guy that's family-oriented, that means when you introduce them to their family, they're gonna be welcoming. They're gonna have open arms. They say, like, they get into an altercation, don't talk to their family no more. They have bad blood in between their family. And then when you get to your family all laughing, kiki, ha ha together, hugging and then his family, they just a disaster. How are you supposed to welcome that person into your family if their family is bad, like have bad blood? You're not going to feel comfortable with even allowing your boyfriend to even get introduced into your family if they have bad blood in their own family, if you know what I mean. Say like a guy family, he's oriented. Like, he goes to family reunions, he goes to family cookouts, family gatherings, baby showers, weddings, whatever. He be, what's the word I'm looking for? He be surrounded by his family all the time. Like, he always be surrounded by his family, do things for his family, and your family is the same way. If your two families the same way, when y'all create your own family, his side of the family and your side of the family are going to be equal. Because when y'all decide to make your own family, everything that you learned growing up in your childhood is going to dwell on your child. So, like, if you have a bad family and you have a good family, you have to even it out. Like, you have to think to yourself, how can I not let this damage distract my own household? Girls love a family-oriented person, because if you love your family, that says that you're gonna love me. Because if you hurt your family, if you disrespect your family, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna disrespect your own girlfriend. If you disrespect your mother, you're gonna disrespect your own girlfriend. That's just how it goes. And last, girls want a career-oriented guy. Girls want a guy that's into his career, regardless. It don't matter what your career is. As long as you dedicated to your career, girls love that, because that shows how strong and dedicated you are as a human being. If you're the type of person that just don't care about your career, you got your career in your head, but you just think about something else, you're not really the type of person for me, because you don't even have your mind made up what you want to do. So I know you ain't gonna have your mind made up what you want to do in our relationship. Because if you can't think about your own future, your career, how can you think about your future and goals for me? Not saying you want a guy to be like, oh, I gotta work. Any guy will work. You can work for a pharmacy, but is that truly what you want to do? Is that truly your career? Your career could be a whole scientist, but you work at let's say you work at a retail store. But your career, you going to school studying for a science to be a scientist. But you're not even focused on your scientist part. You just focus about this retail store that you're working for somebody else when you can work for yourself. So like, you working for another company, giving them money, why not put all that time into yourself to make your own money? You don't have to work with nobody. So if a girl sees that a guy is really into his bag, that's fine. As long as you spend more time in your career and building yourself to where you want to be in life, that's great by me. I don't care. It don't always have to be about work, because you can get any job and you don't really know what you want to do in life. I'm not saying, it's people out there that don't know what they want to be. They don't even have a career set up yet. It's cool. It takes time to build your career. It takes time to build where you want to go. So like, if a guy don't have nothing set up, but he working at like a pharmacy, or like he work at a fast food restaurant. I said fast food restaurant. He work at Burger King, Wendy's, Popeyes, but he don't have no career set up in his mind. It's okay, long as he jotting down notes, or like he building something, he doing something with his life. You don't have a career, but you could be a supervisor of Popeyes. You could start building your career from there. I'm not saying you have to have a set goal. Everybody don't know what their career is until you actually build something that you really love to do. Then you make it into a career. So a boy can start from working at a fast restaurant and then quit that job and then start working at a pharmacy and then build up his career from there. You don't know what they could do, but a girl love a guy that's career oriented, because if you have your career on track, then I know whatever you want in life you're going to have on track. You can relate to that person. You can get feedback off that person. You can get some help from that person to boost your career. You feel me? You could get help. So that's the 10 things that I have written down in my notes about what a woman wants, needs, and dislikes in a relationship. That's just 10 things that I gathered in my thoughts from previous things I went through in the past, or just things in general that women go through in general. So if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, join again. Don't forget to follow all my social media platforms for more updates. Everything will be linked in the description below. Yeah, until next time, Shade out.